My dear students, how are you? I think all of you are fine. I welcome all of you to my online class. And yesterday I took a class on speech change, and today I like to take another class on the same topic. And already I have written on the board a direct speech, and we shall try to change this speech into indirect one. My dear students, before going to change the any direct speech into indirect one, you must go through the passage or the direct speech again and again, because if you fail to identify the speaker of any speech, then it will be quite impossible for you to change it appropriately. So before going to change the speech, we shall try to read out the speech in order to find out the speaker of every individual sentences. Okay, why are you loitering here and there now? Are you in trouble? These two sentences are within a single quotation marks or inverted comma. So these two sentences are spoken by a single speaker, and who is the speaker of the sentence? Here the teacher is the speaker. The teacher is the speaker of this two sentences. Next, I am loitering because I have none to take care of me, said the boy. And there is another sentence, and the sentence starts from here. I am loitering because I have none to take care of me, and this sentence is also within quotation marks or inverted comma. And who is the speaker of this sentence? The boy. The boy. Then the teacher said, do you feel hungry? Do you feel hungry? Here, do you feel hungry of this sentence, the speaker is the teacher. Then the boy replied, yes, I am very hungry, said the boy. So from the given passage, we can clearly understand that all the conversation have taken place between the teacher and the boy. Between the teacher and the boy. And if we can identify the speaker of every sentence, then it will be very easy for us to change the direct speech into indirect one. Let us now try to change this speech into indirect one. Okay, please be attentive and try to follow me from the very beginning to the end till the end, then it will be easy for you. Okay, now I am going to write down the correct speech or correct indirect speech of the given direct speech. Indirect speech. So these two sentences are in interrogative form. So while changing this direct speech into indirect one, we have to change the verb form of the direct speech. So here we find that said is the verb, but now we have to use asked in case of said. So we can write the teacher asked the boy. The teacher asked the boy. Now follow me. The interrogative sentence, the very beginning interrogative sentence starts with a WH question. And here, why is a WH question? So we have to use why. We cannot use if or whether, as the interrogative sentence, the given interrogative sentence starts with a WH word, and here the WH word why has been used as a sentence connector. Instead of the quotation mark, we have used the sentence connector why. And already yesterday I told you that all the sentence of indirect speech will be in assertive form, and you know it very well that an assertive sentence always starts with a subject, and after the subject we have to use a verb. Understand? Yes. Now it is very clear to you. But in case of an interrogative sentence always starts with a verb. That means we have to use verb, next we have to use subject. But in case now we are going to change this speech into indirect one, and that's why we have to transform every interrogative sentence into assertive one, and that's why we have to use subject at first. So here subject is you, and you is, you know that you is second person, and second person will be changed according to the object of reporting verb. Here the object is the boy, here the object is the boy. So we have to you have to change second person according to the object of a reporting verb, the boy. But here you has been used in subjective or nominative form, so we have to use here the nominative form of this subject, So we can use he, and he means the boy, so we have to use B stands for boy, and this is present continuous tense, so we have to use past continuous, and after he we have to use was, and continuous form of the principal verb. Here the continuous form has been given here, so we can use it here. Loitering here and there. Now will be changed into then. Dear student, please try to follow. Here the word here has not been changed, because you know here and there is a phrase, and if there is any phrase, that will remain unchanged in indirect speech. So we cannot use there instead of here, because it is a phrase, and phrase will always be used in an unchanged form in indirect speech. Okay. Now there is another sentence. Are you in trouble? And the speaker of the sentence is the teacher. So we can use and, as the speaker of both sentences is one person, the teacher. So we can use and also asked him. Now try to be careful and try to follow me. this interrogative sentence starts with an auxiliary verb, so you have to use here if. And you is second person, it will be changed according to the object of reporting verb. Here the object is him, so it will be changed into he, and this is present indefinite, and the tense will be changed into past indefinite. So we can write was in trouble. Understand? Now this part of the total sentence is in assertive form. Next, I am loitering because I have none to take care of me, said the boy. At the beginning sentence, the teacher made a question to the boy, so the boy will give him the answer. So we can write the boy replied or answered. That I is first person, so it will be changed according to the subject of the reporting verb. Here the subject is the boy and it is also in subjective form, so it will be changed according to the subject, and we have to use the subjective form of the subject, so we can write he. And this is also present continuous, it will be changed into past continuous. Was loitering because I is first person, it will be changed according to the subject, so we can write he. Have, this is the present form and it will be changed into past form. Had none to take care of me is in first person, so it will be changed according to the subject. This is objective form and it will be changed into objective form, him. Then the teacher asked him, do you feel hungry? So we have to use if, because there is no WH word here. Then the teacher asked him if, you is second person, so it will be changed according to the object. Object is here him, so we can write he within bracket be. This is simple present, it will be simple past. Felt hungry. The boy, yes, I am very hungry. Then the boy replied in the affirmative. Affirmative and said that I is first person, it will be changed according to the subject, so we can write he. This is present indefinite, so it will be changed into past indefinite. He was very hungry. Understand? Today I like to stop here, and in my next class I will discuss this topic, and I request all of you take better preparation. Thank you all.